8 flats.
The whole building cost 700k, about 600k to develop it. Finance costs are about 190k. The GDV of 1.9 million.
Active listening, ask relevant questions, needs, concerns, and the motivation behind to go to the regional property meets. So I tend to struggle, and I tend to end up being the nodding dog. Leicester to meet an assisted living provider, more and more positive things. Received a positive email of that we've had an offer on the block in Hull. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Ta-da. Good morning. Monday. We are back with episode 29. Yeah, I did a massive cock up yesterday on that thumbnail. Put episode 29 and it was 28. Well done, Jay. Yes, today, this week actually, is going to be a step ahead of last week. So, I am going to viewing this morning for a property in Birmingham for a temporary accommodation supporter. It is eight flats, I believe it is, if memory serves me right. Yeah, it's 8 flats. It was an old pub that had been converted into these 8 apartments. 8 one-beds, I'm sure it is. But yeah, you'll see anyway. From there, I then need to go and see Kev about something that we were speaking about last night. Then from that, I need to speak with a developer and a assisted living provider as well, that are both based up north, to then try and partner them up and get something going. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. What is it? Every time I do a video, sneeze. Oh, and then in between all of this, I need to fit in the gym as well, because I am hitting it hard. So, yeah, hectic day. Then I'm gonna edit what I record today, so then that's out of the way, and I've not got to worry about that in future. Something I noticed when I was editing last week, though, was that for about 3 days consistently, I spoke about my day before, spoke about what I had during the week as well. So I'm not going to talk about what I've got during the week. I'm just going to talk about today. Obviously, have my calls, do everything that I need to do today, and then just talk about each day as it goes. So, yeah, my camera skills aren't the greatest today. But yes, so I've got to leave. I've got to get there for 9:30. So yeah, if you want to watch last week's episode, I'll put it somewhere around here. Something that I've been doing, but then I've not been mentioning. It's something I always see other YouTubers mention. If you want to watch episode 28, click here. So yeah, something that I'll just drop in jokingly. But yeah, today and this week is going to be great. So I will catch you guys when we're at the viewing. Ta-da. Afternoon, people. Afternoon. Still 10 o'clock. Yeah, so meeting went fantastic. Provider says that they want the property, so now I've just got to get everything sent over to them, get the offer put forward, get a contract signed, and it's in the bag. So yeah, I need to sort that out now. Currently just pulled up to Kevin's, and yeah, then I need to jump on. I've just had someone message me saying that they have a couple of properties in Leicester that they want to give off to a provider, which I'm actually speaking to a provider that is looking for properties in Leicester. So we'll get some details, get it sent over to the provider, and I'm calling the provider later today. So hey, things are looking good. So I'll catch you later. Ta-da! Yesterday was good. Yesterday was very good. Busy, gym, meeting of the evening, and then flaked. Yeah, and then I'm back at it today. Yeah, so the outcome of yesterday. So the block that we viewed in the morning had it lined up for a housing provider. They then says that they'd met their allocation, so that was a bit of a bummer. Went to met Kev, spoke about a couple of things. That was positive. Very positive, actually. Yeah, yesterday was good. There was a few things between me and Attila that got the ball rolling, shall we say. Got the cogs working up here. And I've got a meeting in 5 minutes with Nick Morley. I've got a few things to chase up with some properties and 1 or 2 investors that they're looking at it. I'm at the developers network meeting tonight, which was very last minute. So that is my morning sorted, and then this afternoon I'll see what else I can get sorted. So yeah, but besides that, yes, positive day yesterday, going to be another great day today, and each day going forward will be more and more positive. So yes, quick morning, so into the day. I'll catch up with you at some point today, and then give you any things that have moved forward. So for now, ta-da.
If anything, it's set me on this kind of self-improvement journey, and it's led me to here. Well, I've never thought 2 years ago I'd be standing up in front of people doing a presentation really and telling you about, so it's been great. I mean, as I say, Steve and Shane have become friends, they've helped me analyse deals. Shane actually did inquire about Barnsley Hall, but he didn't get through. 1 million, that was both buildings, that's plus the legals, that was the hall and the court. During the conveyancing process, they discovered an overage. So I got a call one day, I was like, there's a 50k overage on this. And I was like, oh God. Which Steve advised me to push back a bit harder, but because he's known for his negotiating. But we agreed to go halves with the sellers, to be honest. I didn't want to lose the deal at this amount for 25k. So we agreed to go half on the overage, keep the deal rolling. There was obviously still that other party in the picture. So eventually the whole building cost 700k. It's cost about 600k to develop it. Finance costs are about 190k. And then we've got the GDV of 1.9 million, which is a predicted profit of 400k, which is about 21% on GDV, which is pretty good really. That's still, especially in this market, well, as long as we can sell the last unit, obviously that is part of the profit really.
Good morning people, Wednesday, and today's been very productive. Been awake since 6 AM. Obviously with the business moving forward, I just need to know that personal's sorted, then can start implementing some stuff that may excel a cost. But yeah, and then I've been editing the video, I've been replying to a few people on WhatsApp, sent some emails that I needed to send. Yeah, very good. Last night I went to TDN, the developers network at Edgbaston Golf Club. Very good, was very impressed with it, to be fair. The high calibre of people, the room was quite welcoming. And then I wasn't actually expecting it, but it was the whole, stand up, 20 seconds, say who you are, what you do and what you're looking for. So, my name's Jay, I'm a deal sourcer, or should I say property acquisition consultant. I always forget that last bit. And I was just looking for cash-rich, time-poor individuals that are looking to either get into property or are already in property and looking to extend their portfolio. But yeah, so something that I've started to try and think of recently is just me and what I obviously talk about on these videos. I'd spoken to Kev about it last night, and I was just like, I really want to shift onto somewhat the next level, but not the next level. I don't want to come away from who I am. You know, I'm a normal person, I have a normal life, and I'm just trying to do something for myself. That's it. But yeah, something that I've just started to think about, and you know, obviously like YouTube's about adding value and not just being a vlog. So you know, something I wanted to share with you, something that I learned from my background, sales. Like I was in sales for 10 years. Something that I learned, which was huge, was active listening. It's just a bit of an effective negotiation process. So obviously it just becomes with listening to their problem, listening to what they need, to what they want out of it, you know, what their concerns are, what their needs are. Needs is the biggest one though. Needs, concerns, and the motivation behind selling, getting rid of it, offloading, however you want to put it. When you actively listen, you can ask relevant questions, and that can then equate to benefiting their needs. So, pure example, Mr. Investor, I want to sell my house because I can't afford my mortgage, but I want £150,000 for the house. Well, your house is only worth 140,000, and I can't move that quick for that amount. So for me to be able to move within 2 weeks, for argument's sake, I can give you 100,000. You found out then their motivation, you found out their needs, because they're end up going to be homeless anyway, so they'd rather pay off the mortgage and maybe have a little bit of money left over from their equity. But then their concern might be, well, why am I getting £40,000 less? But then that's where you find out something else by how much do you owe on your mortgage. Hence where all these we buy houses quickly, stuff like that comes into play. Because then they will say, how much do you owe on your mortgage? I will buy the house for this much below your asking price. So yeah, then you're then finding their need, finding their motivation, fulfilling their concerns, and then you're just subsequenting it all. So yeah, great tip. I'm going to drop these in like throughout the weeks and days, months, whatever. So yeah, active listening. Think of it next time that you are in a conversation. It only really works direct to vendor, because agents will just be very blunt and they'll just be like, no, we're not giving you this information. But if you're talking to a vendor, you can find out these things. So good tip. Today I have got a call with Nick Morley in literally 3 minutes. I've just clicked. I might have another call straight after that with another gent that does lead gen for properties direct to vendor, but he's having, from what I've been told, that they're coming through that quick that he's struggling to manage the leads that are coming through. So I'm going to see if I can help him in some way. What else is there? And then I think I'm just gonna just get on with the day really. I don't think there's nothing else that I've actively got planned. Besides that, can't think. But guys, I'll catch you later. Remember that tip. It will go far when you're talking directly to a vendor. Active listening. Catch you guys later.
One eternity later.
Good evening, people. Yeah, I'm just leaving to go to the regional property meets, which Kev hosts. Yeah, today's been one of those days. Yeah, started off very active. Didn't get much sleep last night, so I just kind of taken the afternoon off, to be brutally honest. Still replying to people, messages, emails, that type of stuff. And then had the call with Jordan and Kev thinking at Attila this evening, just before going. Had a quick catch up with Attila. Obviously just talking about a few things back and forth, all good. Yeah, there's a few things that have happened today that are putting those wheels into motion. But yeah, I'm going to be late, so I need to make this video quick. I'll catch up with you guys later. Ta-da out of it. Evening, guys. So, we've just got back from Regional Property Meets, Kev's event. Good event, to be fair. It's completely different, completely off scale. You know, it was more of a speed networking. Very relaxed, and yeah, it was nice. I actually met a few good people as well. Oh, for those guys that I met, hello. Welcome. I know you says a couple of you was gonna subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I really met some good people. So that was it really. I just wanted to obviously just give you a quick update. Yeah, really enjoyed tonight. Very nice, relaxed. There's something I was talking to a couple of people about, that when I'm normally at networking events, obviously because it's busy, there's a lot of people talking in the background. Like, I struggle with like a lot of background noise, and I can't hone in on just the voice of that person. So I tend to like struggle, and I tend to end up being the nodding dog. It's not great. I mean, it's not really a funny matter, but kind of have to see the lighter side of it, don't you? But yeah, I really enjoyed tonight. It's very relaxed, my kind of vibe. Today has been a good day overall. We're this close to getting 2 offers on a block of apartments that we've got in Hull. And then it'll just come down to the essence of speed and who can move the quickest and who can complete the quickest, as that's what the vendor wants. Received another block today, and we've also had some interest on another block that we've got in Manchester. So overall, very good, very positive. And then I've kind of rested off a little bit this afternoon. I haven't felt right, feel a bit bunged up, and off to Leicester tomorrow. I am going to meet a provider at a property that they may have some interest in. 7-bed HMO, 4 bathrooms and a communal area, but each room is a kitchenette. So it's more like, it's kind of like self-contained, just not got an ensuite as well. So that is on the agenda tomorrow. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, I don't believe so. So there's nothing else like booked in, but obviously that's like, what, 3 hours? Like, yeah, 3.5, 4 hours is like there, back, spending the time there. So yeah, one of them things. Gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I am going to bed nice and early, get some stuff, get ready for tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ta-da. Yeah, so whatever. Us are on the way onto Leicester to meet an assisted living provider, showing round a 7-bed property for someone that contacted me and just said, Jay, I've heard you're speaking to a provider that's looking in the Leicester area. I was like, yes, cool. Had a few conversations, got some details over to the provider, and was like, yes, I'm interested. Can I come and view it? I was only speaking to him Monday or Tuesday, the day that I was at Kev's, whatever day that was. Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah. And yeah, Thursday we were at the meeting, and he wants to move relatively quick on it as well, if it suits what he's after. So we shall see. I've got to put all of our blocks that we've got available in the northwest into my spreadsheet because I've not been keeping on top of it just because of it being a little bit busy this week. So I need to do that today. Probably do that on the way here, to be fair. And then LinkedIn connections. That's probably what I'm going to be doing when I get back, and maybe during the travels. So I need to try and be as proactive as possible because of it taking me away from doing stuff in region of 4 hours, because it's gonna it's gonna take, probably gonna be there for anywhere between half an hour and an hour, and then obviously like an hour and 10, hour and 20 back. So hey, all good. It's just leading to more and more positive things, so it's great. So guys, I'll either catch you while we're on the road, or I will catch you when I'm back home. Bye. Good afternoon, people. We are on the way home. Yeah, today was very, very positive actually. Went and seen 2 of the properties. One, not up to their standard. Second one, majority of the way there's just a few things that they'll want changing, so might have to come back in a short while to make a list of just what they need doing, what they will cover, what they need the landlord to cover, stuff like that. So we will probably be back here next week or the week after, so we'll see how that goes. Received a positive email of that we've had an offer on the block in Hull. Not far from what they wanted, but very good. So yeah, we'll see how that progresses. I've not read the email properly, I just seen formal offer. So yeah, I'll give that a read later. Then oh yeah, so while we was at the first property, which you'll see, the one that's very blue, the landlord that owns next door is also looking for a provider, and he's just currently doing a house up, same size, but he's doing it as self-contained units. I think still with a communal area, so we're going to try and connect to the provider and the landlord sooner rather than later, just in case they need anything specific. You know, we can cover it off. But yeah, very, very positive day. Go home, I need to update my spreadsheets, so a bit of admin to do when I get back, and then I think that's it. That is it. And then I'll just see what else I can drum up. But I'm going to edit the spreadsheets on the way home, so then, well, because I've got like an hour until I get back now. And then that's it. Do what I need to do when I get home, which is probably going to end up being more admin. And then I think me and Attila have got a call. I'm not sure. I need to check the calendar. I seen something pop up on my calendar earlier and I was like, what's that? But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for an hour while the lovely wife drives all the way home. So, ta-da! Good morning. Saturday is editing day. Yeah, I'm literally just finishing off. And yeah, outro. I didn't get to record yesterday. I was so deep into conversation with Kev. Gym, food, talking, setting plans, coming up with new ideas, those types of things. I'm going to sign out this week. Sign out this week now. A bit late. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. Don't forget, be there for next week's episode 30. Different number. Well, starts with a different number. And like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Ta-da!